Good morning. Today is Tuesday, and it's the 22nd of February, 2022. This is Foundations class. What we're going to do today is we're going to have a student run you down what we accomplished today in class and what we have coming down the road for Thursday. And with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over to my able assistant, MS, and she's going to take it down the list of talking points here, and away we go.
Hi. Today we learned vocab. We did our vocab number 6, practice test. We did them in sentences. And secondly, we talked about the final vocab number 7. And it's due Thursday.
Yeah, and Thursday what it will be is it will be our 7 units of vocabulary that we've done, and it will be a cumulative test. So it'll be, I haven't decided either 40 or 50 words, but it's going to be longer, and it's going to reflect all the vocab that we've done so far this year.
Okay. We did Reading Plus, and at the end of this week, we need to have 24 of them done.
Okay. Let's go ahead and skip on down. This is really the meat of class today. Can you talk about this? I know you're not doing this project. Not so much? Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and jump into that then. What we are doing is we're still working on the travel project for the Foundations class. What I have the students doing today is creating what's called a works cited page. Not works cited, but works cited. Works cited. And what that means is that the research that the students are doing, they're keeping track of where they're finding their information. Eventually, they're going to hammer that into an MLA-style works cited page for their travel projects. I drew a little on the board thing here, just as a visual. I encourage students to cut and paste information into a Word or Google Doc, and then put the source information there in a way that is sort of like you would see in an MLA format. Like I said, we'll hammer it out a little bit later. This was due today, so students will have either given me a hard copy or have emailed me what they've done so far. Now the visual thing here is that after each section of research that they do, I'm having them draw some kind of divider so that I can separate this part is about food, this part is about clothing, this part is about weather, and this part is about cultural issues, so that they're starting already to work on their organizational skills for this project. So each section of research will have a bunch of information, a bunch of websites, and a dividing line so that I'll know that that's one type of research as opposed to another. So that's due today. Now, on Friday, some of you may know I talked about last Friday I talked about an extra credit assignment. I had about I sent an email up to all students. I got about 12 takers. We have got an extra credit assignment that's due Friday, and actually it's part of an outreach from the Pueblo Chieftain. And what it is students are writing an opinion paper, 300 to 500 words. Those students who are partaking in that will receive extra credit, but that project is due Friday, and students must take the responsibility to contact me personally about that in order to receive that extra credit. So part of the extra credit is hustling a little bit to get the extra credit. So that's what I'm looking for. We also talked about germs today, but we'll save that for a later video. And also wanted to know, we got a little, doing a little plug here for room 201. They're selling popcorn for some kind of scholarships. It really smells good right now. I would like to have some. It's pretty close to lunch. I'd like to have some even more, but I'll have to wait a few minutes. So that's what we did today. I want to thank my assistant for helping out. Please, students, make sure that if you're a little foggy on what we did in class today, to access this video on YouTube. We're getting a fair collection of them, and it's important that you take advantage of them if you miss class. Spread the word to your classmates who didn't get here today to go check this out. Did I skip anything?
What exactly is what do we look up when we get on YouTube to find this?
You know, the best way to get a hold of that, and that's an excellent question, the best way to get a hold of that link is to contact Patty. And sometimes if you just go into YouTube and type in Patty MGTC, you'll get a list. But the freshest videos, you probably need to contact her for a direct link. So, does that make sense?
Yes.
Any other questions out there on the floor? Anybody want to get their voice on YouTube? No? All right. Thank you very much, and see you on the internet.